Welcome back to Startup Accounting 101. This is a video series for founders and small business owners to understand accounting fundamentals for running a business. This is the QuickBooks 101 series, the basics and best practices for the most used accounting software of small business, which is Intuit QuickBooks Online. I'm using a sample company, which is Craig's Design and Landscaping Services. And if you have QuickBooks Online, you should be able to follow along. 75% of you watching have not yet subscribed, so please subscribe to help me keep creating these videos. So we are within the customer section. So in this video, we're creating new customers. So ideally, you complete as many fields as you possibly can, and we'll go over all the different sections in customer creation. And so let's just get started. So within the customer section, as always, you're going to go to the new customer button, the green button. And here basically are all the fields that you can create. Anything that has an asterisk or a star is a required field. These are like the minimum fields that you need to complete to create a new customer within QuickBooks. So we're just going to go through all of them, starting with the customer display name. So this name is going to be used for reporting and transactions. So whatever you want to name your customer, like there's some samples here, like Amy's Bird Sanctuary. So that's a customer. And then there's also Diego Rodriguez, who is a person or a name. So it could be a combination of whatever is most appropriate for your customer. And the display is what shows here, as well as almost all of your reporting, invoices, any other sales transactions. So here we have first and last name. These are optional, in my opinion. You can put various points of contacts. You can put a buyer, an account executive name here. If you're dealing with wholesale or retail customers, I'd leave this blank and use what's down here. There's a notes section. If you want to add specific contact information, you can always add it into the notes section. As QuickBooks is primarily an accounting and finance tool, I would consider setting up the customer contact with the AP or accounts payable contacts for your respective customers. That way, if you need to contact somebody, ask about the status of your invoice, that's the person you want to talk to. So I'm actually going to assume that to be the case for the rest of the customer setup, that it will be the AP or the accounts payable department that will be here for the name and contact. So all of these fields, like email, phone number, would be for the AP team. So for email, both CC and BCC, by default, these fields are going to be used to send invoices or to send out any sales transaction. This will get picked up by default, these three fields. Phone number, I would choose a number where, again, you will call and get status updates on invoices, or if there's something wrong with your invoice, that's basically what you would call. Website, you can choose either the corporate website, or if there's like a supplier portal link, that's what you might want to put within website. There are a lot of customers where you can log on and you can see the status of different update invoices and things like that. And then sub-customer, if you are dealing with a customer with multiple locations, warehouses, distribution centers, you might want to set up the main customer, and then each warehouse will be a sub-customer. So as you set it up, you can choose who the parent customer is going to be. So here we have Freeman Sporting Goods and multiple locations as sub-customers under the main parent customer. Now if we go down, keep going down here, in terms of address, the billing address, I would set that up as the accounts payable headquarters, or whoever's going to be processing the invoices, that I would set up within the billing address. And then shipping address would be the address of the actual distribution center or warehouse here. If it happens to be the same, you can check the box here. Within notes and attachments, again, any other contacts, that would be helpful. Under the attachments, some customers have like vendor or AP like PDFs that are provided for you. You can add that as an attachment. That would have important sort of vendor setup and contact information that could get attached here. In terms of payments, we got payment terms. Most common would be net 30, sometimes net 60. A couple of customers have that as defaults. Primary payment method, almost everyone is going to pay via ACH, most likely, or check for the wholesale and retailers. In terms of sales form, I would leave this blank. Most likely you would either use EDI or automation when sending out an invoice, or you will probably have to email it out, after every order is fulfilled. And again, that would get sent out by the AP team. They would email it out once there's confirmation of delivery. In terms of the credit limit, you can set up a limit for new customers, any customers with no payment history. Again, if you're dealing with the large retailers like Costco, Walmart, Target, you may not have that luxury of setting said limit, but hopefully that will be established with the customer setup. In terms of customer type, you can establish different types. So distributor, maybe a main customer type, mass, club. So you can start setting up your customers by type. In terms of taxes, if they're exempt, you can add that they are a reseller. That way you won't have to collect sales tax for any resellers. So you would uncheck the box because they are not taxable, since those customers will be collecting sales tax from the end customer. If it is taxable, you have the option of setting up a default tax code. So based on the shipping address, if they are based in a particular state, you can automatically default that particular customer to the state that they're residing in. So you can kind of default it to California, etc. So I'm going to set up 2 customers really quick. So now we are going to go ahead and do that. And so I'm going to set up a distributor, which is Unify East. They typically, the distributor for a lot of the natural channel. So like Whole Foods is a big customer that typically gets their groceries from Unify. So here, really the only requirement is the display name. So I will set them up, email unify.com. If I had set up documentation, I would have almost everything here, but unfortunately I don't have that on me right now. So I'm setting up the parent company. So here's Unify East. I don't unfortunately have any mailing information, otherwise I would set that up all here. The terms, I think it's net 30. This is in fact a distributor and it is not taxable. So with that, I'm going to save this. So that is saved, and I'm going to create one more customer. Okay, so Unify East has been created. So I'm going to create one more, which is the actual warehouse. So here we have York, and it's going to be, I'll just put it in the email for now. It will be a sub-customer of Unify East. And once you established a sub-customer and parent customer relationship, there is an option to whether to bill the parent customer or to bill each individual sub-customer. In my case, I do want to bill the parent customer because although each different location will have its own sub-customer, all of the invoices will get sent out to Unify East, and they will process all of the invoices for all of these sub distribution centers. So I do want to bill the parent customer. So all of these, hopefully I will have all of this stuff. So the net terms of the parent customer flows through a couple of areas. One of them is the net terms. This is not. Okay, I'm going to save this. And so now I have Unify East, York, which is kind of a sub-customer here, and this location. So here are two sample customer setups, really high level. Hopefully you will have more information to really fill out the customer profile. So in the next video, we will look at importing customers into QuickBooks. Like and comment if you found this video helpful. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching.